touch my hair when it's the feelings I wear. Don't touch my soul when it's a rhythm I know.
Hey, this is Irvin Griffin, and welcome to my adventures in dating videos. It's been a long time since I made one of those, and here's something I want to talk about. And this actually stems from a conversation and a story that I told about one of my somebody I know. I'm not going to say any names. Recently, she had an experience at a theater in a neighboring town from Bluefield, going to the Black Panther. Now, for preference, the dude that I'm gonna reference is black, and his lady is this white woman. Must I say cute? I ain't gonna lie, got a nice little body. Hey, she young enough to be my daughter, so I ain't trying to holler, but hey, I'm still a man. But dude, young brother, got a lot going for himself and stuff. Ain't no hating. But here's the situation. They go in to see the Black Panther, right? They find their seats, and then he said, "Hey, I'm gonna go, get some popcorn and drinks." So she's like, "Okay," but she's sitting there minding her own business. A group of frats come in, and the fraternity, and those of you that know who they are, were the Q Dogs. They see these empty rows of seats, they get in, and they see her by herself, right? And one of them asks, "Hey, these seats taken?" I be like, "No, except for this one." And one of them was like, "Oh, another girlfriend or something?" She was like, my boyfriend." And they was like, "Oh man, and this and that and stuff." That's cool. But then during the film, she had these, box of nerds. The candy. Everybody's had nerds. Even I've eaten nerds at some point. She asked her man, does he want any? He was like, "No, I'm good. One of the dudes, at least this is according to her, actually reaches out with his hand and be like, oh, I'll take some. Now, I give old dude credit for keeping his cool, because, nobody wants to start something and end up on the news over some incident happening to the Black Panther, because the mainstream is just looking for a reason. But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie, I'd have felt some kind of way if I was that dude. Because I'm like, dude, really? She wasn't talking to you, for one thing. Another thing, if you know anything about the Q Dogs or Omega Sci-Fi, most of them are basically walking STDs. Not all. If this don't apply to you, I don't want to hear from you getting mad, okay? But my experiences with most Omega Sci-Fi guys, especially in the younger end, they're basically a bunch of he-hoes. Not, instead of he-men, they're a bunch of he-hoes. Okay? Or as one of my friends called them, just walking VDs or walking STDs. And they just got to be conversating with one of my friends about this. How men today, we talk mainly about black men, but just men in general. Men today have no honor at all when it comes to the female species. They have no honor, no lines. They don't even have discretion. And anybody that's followed my videos from the Mr. Griffith channel to this one knows I've talked about my dating past, where a couple of them was in relationships that I really shouldn't have been in, where the woman was attached or married, but we did our keep it on the down low, that type of thing. And I'm not trying to big up myself, because it was morally wrong what I did, and this was back in my 20s and early 30s. But at least I had discretion. Guys today don't care. They'll take and bend over your woman and give her penetration, and then text you and brag about it and actually show you pictures. I mean, that's just how sorry most men are, man. Most men today ain't got no code at all. Just for another man, let alone, within black men, which is what me and my friend was talking about. Black men have no code with each other. And I'm sure some jealousy. Was sitting in there too, because she's a very good looking woman. I mean, I give credit where credit's due. She's a very, white woman or not, she's a very attractive woman. And I'm sure there was some jealousy there. But to me, that was just all kinds. I mean, that was an F-boy move, in my opinion. In my opinion, that was just basically just disrespectful, in my opinion. But that just shows today, man, when it comes to the Nana, we have no honor, man. Most men have we don't even have, like I said earlier, we don't even have discretion. When I did my thing, I ain't gonna lie, it was dishonorable what I did, but at least I had enough discretion to keep my mouth shut. Dudes today don't even have that. They just gotta let you know they been with your woman. Just gotta let you know. Like the little kid that beat you at the game, they gotta go, ha, 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 ha. Especially if they think you a punk. Now, if you some Bobby Lashley or Brock Lesnar type of dude, or Bruce Lee or something, then they might think twice about it. They might even think twice about even messing with her, let alone, or like if it's Beyonce. And people say, oh man, I do. Yeah, Jay-Z have you in the Jersey River somewhere where your family can't find you to bury your body. Yeah, cats like that, you might think twice. And on a side note with the Q Dogs, never had any love for them. I talked about, bullying when I was in college. They were the biggest perpetrators. That fact, they were the main ones doing that. So to this day, whenever I see the purple and gold and hear that, part of me wants to go I better watch it, especially the way people say. But let's just say my blood boils whenever I hear that or see them colors. Because they were pieces of crap, to put it mildly. The ones I dealt with. And the sad part on the side, though, yeah, they were getting women, but they were getting the average to below average women, man. Whenever they tried to step to one that was actually a dime piece and had stuff going for herself, most of the time they got turned down. And I don't care what race she was. I don't care if it was a white woman, or I don't care if it was another sister. If it was somebody that was worth a crap, most of the time they got turned down. Flat. And they would be trying all kinds of corny rap to get them to drop the draws. And they'd be like, or they'd be trying to fight them to frat parties. They'd be like, no thanks. Yeah, it was always the average to low level, or the pretty women that really had no self-esteem that they would often get. They didn't get nobody that was worth a crap. Just saying. But anyway, I just thought I'd come up here and talk about that. What do y'all think on this subject, man? Anyway, for Adventures in Dating, I'm Irvin Griffin.
Understand